Okay, hello everybody. Hey, a couple weeks and I can't do an intro anymore. That's fine. Um, oh, Liam, you forgot protocol. What's our player order here?
I sent it to you already.
Oh my God, did you? Oh wow, 11 minutes ago. I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. Sorry, Liam, you're a gem. Um,
Perfect.
um. Anyways, my name is Wes. You're chaotic and
Forgetful.
forgetful. DM. Today we are joined, of course, by Liam, Nate, Owen, Dante, V, and James, all in order from left to right, I assume.
Hey, I got the same order.
Nice. Um, sorry we didn't have a video for last week. We had a couple tech issues, so we just ran without it. But Nate is really confident, I hope, that he can do a fucking really detailed version of last session, and if anyone can help him,
A
because
really detailed version? I doubt
just
it, but
like as long as you know what happened,
yeah, okay.
like at
Okay,
least
so
describe a bit of everything.
in the prior session, we exited our rooms and had some breakfast down at the tavern and had a wonderful time socializing and just shooting the shit for the entire morning. And then we went to the shopkeeper. We went to the gnome shopkeeper and got everything that we needed to get there, and we got some magical items, we got some coins for our trouble. Everything was great there. Then we went back to the Vampire Hill Manor where we were rendezvousing back to our mission giver, but he wasn't there, but someone was there on their behalf, and we got sent another
Kay
mission.
and Milo, but yeah.
Ozzy, stop
The
doing that.
gay robot. We have to remember the gay robot.
We met Milo and rendezvoused with him in the head honcho's stead, where we also reunited with Calduin, who has been training with Ren while we were gone and off on our super special awesome mega quest. And we went to the graveyard and found the angel's tomb, where we got gifts for killing the super mega toxic Karen frog thing. We were also assigned a mission to deliver a letter to a person whose name I forget because I'm dumb.
Because it was
This
never
person,
given.
Okay, good. So we were assigned a mission to deliver a letter to a mysterious person of unknown origins into the hills of Anghor, in a cave. We went into a cave, and there was a distant voice asking V, "Who are you? Who are you?" Copyright. Okay, so the chieftain said to my character, "Find me and unlock your memories." The location of the dream, not going to share for backstory purposes. Or Golan gets like mentally manipulated and collapses, and V's necklace, which she had on for unknown reasons in the morning when we were at the tavern, sears her neck. Orgolan tries to get back up, but his bad leg collapses underneath him. We arrived in the Cerberus Hills, but by the time we got there, the sun was setting. We found a cave to rest in, and we had a pretty good we had a pretty long rest, but we did hear a sound outside of the cave, so we investigated. Well, from our position in the cave, and then we saw a mysterious figure who is unknown to us at the present moment. And then that is where we called the session.
Forgot about the that was really good. You just forgot about the ram tracks, like the diorama.
That
Yeah,
and
I,
the voice in Calduin's head.
but yeah, I think that was probably the best recap that I have ever had.
That is
No,
easily
like
been
I
the
said,
best recap I think of the entire
it was
session.
really
You get
good.
an
We
inspiration point, my friend.
just had to say the like two things you forgot. And we did
That
a lot
was
of stuff, so
fantastic. Kudos to
not bad
you.
at all.
So yeah, so as the morning sun begins to rise and beam into the cave, I believe it was.
Calduin on last watch.
Hmm?
Calduin on last watch.
Calduin on last watch. Didn't Calduin fall asleep?
Yes.
But who woke up to the noise? I think it was Orgolin.
Something up, they weren't there.
Fuck it. Okay, it'll be Orgolin. So, as the morning sun begins to beam into the cave, um, Orgolin, your snooze. Oh my god, what am I doing? Your rest was disturbed by a sound at the entrance of the cave. Sounded like a twig snapping. That was weird. Oh, wait, sorry. I tripped up, my bad. Hold on, I still have more to explain. My bad, I tripped up. I made a weird noise and I was like, what the fuck was that? Um Brain, let's get back on track. So, you hear noise at the mouth of the cave. But before we get to that, lead it on even further. Um Beckett,
Oh shit.
last night before you went to bed, you weren't on a watch, were you?
Yeah.
You were on a watch. All right, so we're gonna go back to your watch. We're gonna try and travel a little bit.
Naruto backstories.
Um, so after passing through um, the plains of Anghor and moving up towards the Cerberus Hills, the pain coming from the necklace has like dulled, but it still remains like uncomfortable. And like even if you like check below the chain, it's actually like giving you a physical sear into your neck.
Yes. Scar the Scar character
And
even
like
more.
yep. And something in your brain just kind of like reminds you, oh yeah, I have that cane sword that I bought and just like never really took out of my bag.
Um.
Just it
Can I pull it?
reminds in your brain, just a little tick.
Can I pull it out?
Pardon?
And just
Yeah,
can I pull it out and just like finish with it?
That reminds me, someone still has the ornate pike.
you do. No,
Knees does.
No,
Knees
Neves
does.
was Neves
No,
carrying?
Knees gave it to someone else because Knees was short and couldn't carry it.
It was either Argolin or Yonatan that had it.
It was Yonatan.
It was me. Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah. You pull out the cane sword, like the pain that it's been persistent all day suddenly numbs and stops, and the chain is just feels like a cold metal. What are you gonna
Um.
do with the sword?
It's sheath, right? Like it's in.
Yeah. It's in like its cane sheath. Yeah.
Can I pull it out slowly?
Sure. You pull it out,
Okay.
and unless you want to do I don't have a character sheet on hand. There it is.
Oh boy.
Do me a fucking appraise check to
Okay,
like
my
inspect the
first
blade.
one. 17.
Ooh, all right. So you pull the blade out, and like at first it like looks like a normal steel blade. You kind of like look at it into a little more detail and find that it's made out of silver.
Okay. Um,
Vampires go. Brrr.
okay, I'm gonna sheath it back up and then slowly put it back and see if anything happens again.
The chain remains dull, and the rest of the night passes uneventfully
Okay.
until Urgolin,
Fuck.
you hear a snap at the crack at the opening of the cave. What do?
Uh, I
Fuck,
wake
hold
up
on.
and immediately look towards the cave mouth. Do I see anything?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Sorry. Notes and shit. Sorry. Completely on halt because I actually just forgot to do this. And I need to do this right now because it's how this works.
Yeah. There's some bacon bits.
Dante, check your phone. I forgot to send you a thing.
You forgot to send me a thing?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. So, Orgolan, you leap up towards. Do you have your weapon on hand, or just your offhand? What your weapons, I guess.
Uh, I think I had my staff like leaning up against the cave wall, so
Okay.
like
So it's springing
just
into action. So go for it.
reach. So like, I get up, quickly grab it, and and point it at the the person at the mouth of the cave. Do I see do I see anything there?
Mhm. And standing, looking at you, wide-eyed, as you guys lock eyes together, is a familiar, tiny cat folk. Cat.
You guys
What are
left
you?
without me?
Catted.
Canteen. Thank you.
You guys left without me? Seriously?
Where the
Oh
fuck?
man. I was just doing some shopping and got distracted. When I went back to Manor, they said that you guys already left. Come on.
Note next time. Fuck
Hmm?
here.
Can wait? I got some. So I want to say that I just kind of like stirred awake for the sake of something here, but
Yeah, I think
so
that
I'll
the rest
say
of you would
maybe
have been stirred awake.
I'm gonna be like I'll kind of like rub my eyes. Yeah, you should have sent a note, and then I'm gonna kind of go like, my dad doesn't know I left.
God.
Oh man.
Poor
To
thing.
you. Fuck. What is that?
So the time is around, probably around 10 o'clock by now. No, you came in at the right time.
Okay.
That was your cue. You took your lines and ran with it, and I love it. Gold star to you. Um,
All right. So after that encounter, I put my goggles back on.
oh yeah, you couldn't barely see with the morning sun reflecting off of the snow, so you just saw the silhouette of him.
Best person to wake up at an armed intruder.
And spot checks are at disadvantage for an hour, Owen.
All right.
Thank you for
Well,
the
weakness,
kisses.
I'll give you a weakness.
I think Keldon's still. I'm still asleep at the cave. That energy drink like really made me do the opposite after I ran out.
Oh yeah.
Just hat over my face. Just passed out at the entrance of the cave.
I
Calduin's bundled up as like he has never been in such a cold climate, so sure he's at the entrance of the cave. But he has so many blankets. He even in the middle of the night stole a few of your blankets to cover him while he was on watch.
I
And that's
I
what
go
mainly put him to sleep.
I I go up to Calduin and lightly like kick his leg. Like
What happened?
you fell asleep
Did
in
I?
your shift.
Oops.
Yeah. Look who showed up.
Did I miss anything?
Fine.
And Calduin knows our cat folk friend.
Does Calduin know the catfolk friend?
No, because Caldo was trading when they met.
Yeah.
Who's the furball?
I am not a furball.
Then what are you?
Proceeds to groom himself.
Okay, is that you?
Got smaller.
Honey, I shrunk the K.
Oh my God. It's a little friend we picked up along the way while you were gone.
Okay.
Probably not by choice.
Um, name's Calduin. Nice to meet you. I tip my hat.
My name's Striker. I would have tipped my hat too, but somebody stole it.
Poor thing.
The hat.
Lost your hat. Uh, can't say I have much respect for you for that.
Damn.
Rude.
Hat must be on your person at all times.
And how on earth do you take a shower?
I have my ways.
Okay.
We'll find out what they are after you've been around him long enough.
Yeah, okay. So the what do you know what what are you guys wearing in these cooler northern temperatures?
Well, Calduin hasn't really changed his outfit. He's still got like his typical cowboy style getup with the duster jacket.
So you're chilly, but good enough.
Yep.
Beckett's wearing everything he was before, but he's got like this like how do I say it without sounding like I guess it's like a fur like scarf thing, and then he's got his hood up. But
Okay.
everything's still like bloodstained because
I didn't know mountains were cold. I don't really have much.
So you're wrapping yourself with a blanket at this point.
Yeah. Got my blanket, but that's about it.
Wait, so is it cold weather or warm weather right now?
It is. You guys are very far north. You guys are like fucking here-ish.
does
Here-ish.
weather work the same as it does in the real world in Wes's world?
Yeah.
Kind of.
I'm just being funny.
The south,
So it's
like the
cold.
north makes sense, the south doesn't. So get ready for that.
Oh god.
Makes kind of sense, but it's weird, so bear with it. But yeah, it kind of. It's kind of like Canada, temperature-wise. That's what I know. That's what you got. Sorry, guys.
Thanks.
So, kind of standing around and chatting to your to name Striker, and kind of getting up and packing up your stuff. It's probably sitting around 11 o'clock now. Took you about an hour to get up. You guys, 7 o'clock, James.
Oops, sorry, I
Sorry.
forgot to shut off my alarm.
It's 7 o'clock.
um, are you guys eating anything? Do you guys have anything to eat?
As far as I know, Yonathan's carrying all the food.
Oh, and Jonathan is checking his bag and realizing that Peter has eaten the rest of it. So breakfastless. What are you guys gonna do?
Anyone up for hunting?
Diorama.
Anybody want snow?
No thanks.
Heard yellow stuff's delicious.
Definitely no thanks.
I was gonna do that.
Just hearing it from just hearing it from Calduin is so much funnier though. Because I think at this point all he's known is the desert.
Yep.
So he's just heard from travelers that
Yeah.
if you ever see snow, the yellow stuff's delicious. So I'm gonna say no roll. Calduin
Oh, wait,
believes that
hold
was
on.
a matter of a fact.
Oh
Every
yeah.
single one of us is dudes too, so like let's keep them away from where we all peed last night.
Thank you.
You'd either see some and be like, oh no, or pee and be like, oh that's what it is. Oh never mind.
Oh,
Anyways, stop talking about that. Jesus Christ, we are so off track.
no.
So, why are we up here?
Why not?
We're
I think
delivering
I
a
deliver a
letter.
letter.
Okay. And who is this person that we're delivering it to?
Not a clue.
Ask Kay.
Coop.
Didn't see anything on your way up here, did you?
Besides some animals running around? Nope.
They good for hunting?
No.
Yeah. really go for a meal.
Does anyone got like marine stuff they could do?
There's a
The stuff-
dinosaur running around somewhere. Anyone's bored?
Um,
Well, then I guess the quicker we get this done, the quicker we get to go back to some sort of town and get some food.
Mm.
yeah.
So I say we should probably be off.
Hmm. So, as you guys step out of the cave, I don't know how clear. You know what? This is not going to be clear. As you guys step out of the cave, see my face. Hello. As you step out of the cave is. Where's my pointy thing?
I don't like
I
that
don't
he's
have a
having a
pointy
map out already.
I have the mouth of the cave is here. So you guys step out here. It's a tree. Here's the rock, and then this is like the way you guys came up. This is southward, leading out of the mountains. North, you can go up, and it's kind of like a more open groove between two different mountains. If you go this way, it kind of like leads off into like very jagged, narrow passages, probably assumed to go into a cave. And then if you go this way, it's off the map, westward, you kind of see the mountains get a little bit smaller and like more like jaggedy rocks around, but like this kind of leads out of the mountain and into the out of the mountain and in towards the scar forest here. So north, south, east, and west are your directions.
Now, where would a man who lives in the middle of nowhere be?
Nowhere.
Nowhere and everywhere, all at the same time. Uh,
And we're back. Sorry. Back on the camera one.
Hey, Beckett, want to send that bird up of yours again to see if we can see anything different?
Sure, you up for it, Bubonic?
Oh, sorry. Give me a minute. Bubonic is having technical difficulties.
I knew they
knew
were
it.
spies for the
It was a
government.
Warforged.
Sorry, my batteries fell out. Yeah, which way?
Yes.
Yes. Can you go straight up and then go northwest and then come back?
Northwest. Okay. Uh, sorry, give me a minute. That was not. That was me looking at the map and be like, which way? Oh, okay. um, northwest. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. God, hopefully you can find like a rabbit or like a small cat. As he looks towards Striker, but
It just
to
says-
Striker and everyone else, it's just.
Oh, Beckett laughed just for shits and giggles.
And like flies off and kind of swoops like really close towards Striker, kind of nips towards his ear, passing by, but like doesn't make contact just so we can hear it,
Asshole.
and flies off, kind of does like a swoop and heads off in the northeastern direction.
That dumb bird.
Hey,
What?
don't
I
call
don't
my
like
bird
it.
dumb. Smarter than most of you.
Can't disagree there.
after about half an hour or so, bird swoops back and kind of swoops around into the cave and landing back on Beckett's shoulder. You guys now kind of huddled around a fire to keep warm while you're waiting.
To help Caldoin, or to help me warm up a little bit, I'm gonna wrap half my face back up with bandages.
Okay.
So, what's rare, bubonic?
Well, Northeastern is just kind of a big mountain. I didn't
Big
really see
mountain?
anything on the mountain.
I always said
Um,
northwest.
or yeah, sorry, northeast, northwest. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I was thinking east. You know, dumb brain things. Northwest, kind of a big mountain, but like Northwood just kind of looks like open trees for a while. If anyone
Yep.
would live there, it would look I don't know, most housey,
Habitable.
habitable. That was a bird chirping from the tree outside to correct Bubonic and flies away. Thank you.
So I guess we head towards the trees.
Well, I don't know if Beck told us that yet.
All right.
Yeah, I'll relay. It's fine. It's
I
really
assume
nothing much.
it's always relayed at this point.
Most of it, yeah. Like I feel like there's a few inside jokes that me and bubonic have, but those will keep.
Alrighty.
So,
I'm just gonna start
throwing
walking
some
towards the tree.
throwing some snow on your fire to dampen it out. You begin to head northward towards a light cluster of spruce trees that like kind of like a half an inch of snow covers the ground as you guys get that satisfying crunch through untrodden snow. To your left and right, big towering mountains above, with jagged edges and peaks all around. As you guys head north for probably about half an hour, the mountains begin to move towards each other as jagged peaks kind of like form into almost like a ravine like wall um between the two mountains. You guys, you know, kind of looking above, seeing if not in danger of any avalanche or anything. You guys head forward and up to the mountain as it opens up a little bit. You kind of It's more of like a circular. What's your
Just so you know, Nate,
It's
Peter ate all the food.
Oh,
Yeah, Peter ate
that
all the food
darn,
last night.
that darn griffin. Always
That's him
getting
coughing
into
it up
trouble.
because he ate too much.
Oh,
Um,
that
so
little griffin always getting into trouble.
as the mountain to your left kind of conforms into another big peak, the mountain on your right kind of wanes out in about like 30-40 feet that way to the right of
East.
you, that way, Jesus, that way, to the right of you or east. And there's like a small cluster of trees kind of in the center, and a few kind of smaller rocks kind of northeastern towards you. You guys continue to walk forward, and um, and Beckett, as you are trudging forward through the snow, you kind of uh, step onto a patch of snow, and it breaks a twig below you. And you kind of like look down for a moment, and look back up, and within the rocks, you kind of see rising to the sound that you made. These two large horns kind of peeking out behind a rock.
Oh shit! That might be the dinosaur from earlier. And I just point at what I see coming around the rock. Or coming around the rock.
That might be the.
So I'm gonna turn to him and kind of whisper, "Wait,
That might,
they said they were hostile, right?"
that might be
No, they
it.
are hostile.
They're hostile if you're in their territory, which we probably are.
Calduin just holds on to his greatsword on his back and just gets ready.
I pulled mine out quietly.
I had mine ready already.
I look for the nearest tree for me that I can jump on.
Fucking cat.
Cat.
Why, God.
Then he somersaults through the air.
I climb up a tree and just
Oh.
magically flip over to the diorama and instantly kill it.
Every time I hear diorama, I just think we're fighting a massive like diorama of like an illustration of something. That's all I hear. You're muted.
For some reason, I think of like an evil, souped up like pickup truck.
Introducing
So,
the new Ram 7500.
And it's a diesel. It's definitely diesel.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely
Could
diesel.
not
So
be.
Calduin and Beckett, you guys, not Calduin and Beckett, Calduin and Tobin, you draw your weapons.
I don't draw mine. I'm holding on to mine, ready.
Oh, okay. But you draw yours quietly, right, Tobin?
Yeah.
Okay. And I have
I don't. That's a good idea. Right?
Dante jumping into a tree. Can you give me a climb check while I name the rest of? I have Yonatan. What are you doing?
Yep.
I am going to. Oh no! I don't have any food, so I can't do that. But
I got a
I'm
23.
going
Yeah.
to stand there and wait. In preparation of needing to dodge last second.
Okay. And Orgolan, where do I have you?
I'm kind of in the middle, I'd say, but I already have my quarterstaff out.
Makes a good
So
walking staff.
I'll just get in a ready position.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Give me one moment.
Uh-oh, the DM's prepping. Everybody panic.
Sorry.
While the DM's preparing to set everything up, we should be preparing to die.
Mm.
We should be preparing to dying.
Get ready to rumble.
Get ready for an absolute slobber knocker, lads.
Oh.
And lass.
Mm.
Why am I?
Sorry, I forgot. Combat things. Hello.
Hi there.
Okay.
Switching over to camera 2, I like it.
Always gotta.
Still working
Now
on
I
those
gotta
resumes for your camera
reorganize.
crew.
All of you guys. So, this time I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Of
Oh, boy. Oh, baby. Oh, boy.
As I will be right back because I forgot one more thing.
Guys, I might actually be able to go first.
I'm
What did
definitely
you
going
get?
last.
Bro.
Another nat 20.
Did I win $50?
That's 50 gold pieces you owe me right there.
I think you
check
owe
1
her.
2 1 2. Can everyone hear me?
Looks
Yep.
like you owe me there. Looks like you owe me 50 pieces there.
She bet that you would roll one, so you owe her money.
Oh shit.
Sorry. You know,
Didn't-
your favorite
didn't she-
DM always
Did you not
unprepared.
say that? Did you not say that you would bet me 50 gold pieces? I would roll a nat 1. Or
Yeah,
something?
and you did. So she gets the 50.
No,
gold
no,
pieces.
I didn't roll a nat 1. I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, that's not how that works.
Nope. Wrong guy.
Yonatan has weighted dice.
What do you mean? It's just me. It's just the duck of the Irish there, laddie.
Okay. Can I get 25 to 20?
I got higher than 25.
30 to 25.
Say your
20
numbers.
27.
I need to look at my character sheet still.
25 to 20.
Yes, sir. I got 24.
I get to go first.
Woo!
Okay, can I get 20 to 15?
16.
I got 19.
That's it.
15 to 10.
That's me. I got 13.
Oh, Liam.
Oh,
Poor
Liam.
Oh.
Liam's gonna die.
It's always nice to have someone go after the monster.
And what are we on? 10 to 5?
6.
Yoch.
Yikes.
Roll, Liam.
I rolled a 4. I have initiative 2.
Wow, going from a 3 to a 4.
Yeah, my rolls haven't been great.
It's okay. It's okay, Liam. Like, We all
Okay.
have our bad rolls sometimes.
So,
I just have bad sessions. That's the problem.
They're either really good or really bad.
Yeah, today's a really bad day. Or maybe
at
I
this
should just
point,
stop using the dice tower.
maybe you should stop talking. No, I'm fucking with you.
The dice tower, that's the problem.
So, Beckett. Now that I'm on track, Beckett, the ram is not is alerted to a noise, but not to your presence just yet. Uh, sorry, as I said, I'm ready, and then have to rearrange numbers. Where the fuck is the 2? So, Beckett, what are you going to do as I'm rearranging numbers? You are this one right here.
Quick question: how far away is he?
25 feet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Bane,
Nice.
and yeah, I don't think I have to do anything for that. Yeah, no, it'll be 4 minutes. And Liam, what do I do for will negates?
Will negates. That is the enemy. They need to roll 10 plus the level of spell you're casting plus whatever you cast with, which I believe yours is wisdom.
Yeah, it's charisma.
Oh, charisma.
So that's so 14. You gotta roll a will save higher than 14, correct?
Yep.
Will higher than who's your what?
14.
14.
Aha.
Ah,
Hey!
That is a natural
Hey.
one, my friends.
Now one. Let's go.
Is that
Blue.
a
guess it's a
Magic the
die.
Gathering die?
No.
Oh, okay. I think I have a die with that exact color. That's a Magic the Gathering one.
Oh, that's sick. No, this is a D&D die. So, casting Bane, what do you do? What does it do? I don't...
It fills my enemy with fear and doubt. The affected creature takes -1 penalty on attack rolls and -1 penalty on saving throws against fear effects
Um,
for 4 minutes.
minus
Is-
1 to attack.
And minus
And-
1 is saving throws on fear effects.
Because Beckett's scary.
Okay. Yona, sorry, are you moving? Are you...
Nope, that's it.
The ram now is definitely alerted to your presence.
Where am I on this map here?
You are back here, number 2. He is about 40 feet away from you.
What is that circle thing on the map? Are those like rocks or trees?
Circle things are trees, jagged things are rocks. I know it's hard to tell.
So I'm assuming I'm the one that's right next to the tree.
You are the one on the tree right here.
Oh, I'm on a tree right there. Okay,
Yeah, there's a tree right there.
gotcha. Perfect.
And
Okay,
you're on.
could I
You're about
how
10,
far
15 feet in the air.
how far is the tree directly northwest of yeah, that one.
20 feet.
I'm going to run to it and hide behind it, and then I am going to lie in wait in hopes. I hold my action, preparing for an ambush attack.
From this goat here.
Yeah, just lie in wait, just in case it comes like charging forward or something.
Can you give me a spot check?
Oh wow, a spot check. I wonder how well this is gonna go. Okay, check my character sheet. That is an 18, my guy.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So wrapping up your turn, this ram, it is going to begin to flee 40 feet in this direction, behind this tree here. But I mean, it's a large creature, so it's like probably like 10 feet up, like 10 feet tall, big old ram circle horns. You know, just like a big ram. I don't know what to tell you. And it's gonna kind of like pivot this way, and it's going to end its turn there. And we have Striker. It's your turn. Golan, we have you on deck. So Striker, you are in the tree over here. What is your move? He is probably 30 feet away from you. No, 35 feet away from you. Yeah.
I can't hear Dante for some reason.
I do not hear a Dante either, my friend.
No, sorry. I'm trying to figure something out because I can't see the entire map.
Oh, what's going on? Why can't you see the entire map?
My phone is too small.
I assume you have it on widescreen? Dante?
I tried both widescreen and I've tried everything I can. I can
Fair.
see the board or enemy closest to us, and that's as far as the map as I can see.
Have you tried double clicking, or in this case, double tapping on Wes's screen?
That doesn't work.
All right. We can try this. Ooh, don't mess up the thing. Oh wow.
Is
it's a
that
very
the only
different-
enemy that we have?
So
Yes.
far?
So far.
Okay, if that's the only enemy that we have, I can see it when you had it. Yeah, I can see everything right there now.
Yeah, but I have to hold it now, so it's going to be annoying.
Put it back to how you had it before like moving it and all that.
Yeah. Yes, this is the only enemy so far. As long
Okay.
as you can
far,
see the entire
Jesus.
page, as long
I
as you can
can-
see the entire page.
I can just see the enemy right there.
I sent a screenshot of the entire map to the group chat. If that helps.
Oh, okay.
Well, that might help. And then you guys can reference that if you don't want to look at the live thing, and if someone can just update it every round or so. I don't know.
Okay.
Someone
Thank
be a
you.
good moderator. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, is it my turn to go now?
It is.
Yes.
Yes, you are. This
Okay.
this one over here.
Is that tree in the way of me shooting at the thing? Because I have a bow.
I'm gonna say it's partially covered, so you're gonna take I believe partial cover takes a -2 off of your attack.
Okay. Shoot, I don't have my bow out right now, do I?
No, you do not. So you need to, unless you have quick draw, you need to spend your full action to draw your bow.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have quick draw. So I
Okay,
guess I'm.
so yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that yet. So I'm just taking out my bow then.
Rules lawyer.
Yep.
Um, sorry, I won't call you that again. I'll call you Assistant DM. That's why I stuttered on it. Is that this seems derogatory. The Assistant DM can because technically,
Drawing a weapon requires a move action, not a full round action.
oh, okay. Well, I will say he uses his pre-action, pre-initiative action to use his
Get
movement
up.
to hop up the tree. So yeah, so you can draw and fire in the same turn.
Cool. So yeah, then I
No,
will.
that's raises a question for the
Um,
Oh,
Technically he could draw. He would technically still have to load the arrows, so that would require another action. So he could at least. So in essence, yeah, really it would take a full round action, but taking the weapon out and then firing, he'd have to also. It, eh, it's up to you. He could say he takes an arrow as he's drawing out his bow, or he would have to take out his bow and then pull out one from wherever he has his arrow sheath.
I think realistically, I'm gonna say the first, like pulling it out, he has to pull an arrow from his quiver as well, so it takes a full round pull out your bow unless you have quick draw.
okay.
Because then if you, because that means quick draw is almost useless. Not almost, but not completely, but almost. So I'll say no. You cannot have an attack action, but if you want to spend your action on something else this turn besides an attack, you can if you have one. But I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, my second question: sneak attack on range. Does that work or no?
Only if the target loses their dexterity. So if they become flat-footed, then sneak attack will work on ranged. So
But
basically,
not. But because he hopped up before the goat really realized the group was there. If he hopped up in the tree, would that give him the sneak attack or not? I do not know.
no, it would not. Like
Okay.
basically, it would work with melee attacks, but no, ranged attacks has a very specific set of rules for sneak attacking. They literally has to become flat-footed or like knocked prone or something.
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to know that so that he could know that if
Yep.
it was a thing or not. Um,
Okay.
so you do not have another action, so to get stuck up on that. Or Golan,
Yeah,
you are number. What the fuck is a number 4 right over here in front of this tree?
yeah. Dante and I actually searched up that just because of how he was playing this character.
Uh, I'm going to slowly make my way to the front of the group
Here.
and hold my
It's about.
action until it gets
Say that again.
then I'm going to hold my action until it gets close.
Okay. Until it becomes in melee proximity. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Sorry, brain shut off for a minute. Tobin, number 5 here.
Why am I way in the back, bro? That don't even make sense. Um, I'm gonna do something similar. Like as far as I'm concerned, the ram is not hostile yet, so I'm just gonna hold my action.
And dice. Where did I put it? Now, creeping up over the ledge. You see out of the corner of your eye, but it moves too quick for you to react. This ram is going to jump off the 15-foot cliff here and charge forward into Calduin's side. And fantastic. Does a... Oh, no. Shit.
Oh, good God.
Don't you love having a prepared DM? Isn't it lovely to know that your DM knows what he's doing?
Prepared fucking DM. Wouldn't it be nice if he would show up?
Okay. Do we look okay? Can we see everything okay?
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, there we go. No, it's all good. Does a... What did I roll? A 4 does not hit, right?
No.
Cool. So, the diorama is gonna, like, leap off the mountain, and as it kind of dives down, he goes to, like jump towards you, but before he does, he kind of gets caught in a bigger pile of snow, and it kind of, like, stops his momentum, so he just kind of slides towards you and just kind of, like, pokes into your arm.
I just look down, turn to the group. We got another one.
Yeah. Well, it's great because it is now your turn, Calduin.
So if I turned to face it, that would
No, it wouldn't.
no.
I'm saying no, it wouldn't.
Okay. Um.
Just say no.
So yeah.
It's my favorite DM's tip. Just say
Can
no.
I? Would it be possible to like pivot and take my sword out, and that only cost one move action? Or would that be a full movement?
I think because you're drawing the weapon, it would be the full movement. But I will allow you to pivot
Okay.
too, I guess. So you
Uh,
can pivot and draw your weapon, but similarly to him, you can't make an attack on your first turn. You just have to draw and turn.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
You
Unless
can't
you-
attack on your first turn.
Yeah, that's
God,
fine.
we play Magic out here. But if you have another action that you would like to perform, similarly, you can perform this.
No, I don't really have any other actions I can perform.
Yes, you do.
I do. Oh. No, those are standard actions though. Like,
Yeah, I'm giving you a standard action, but it can't be an attack.
oh, okay. Um, then I am going to, as a standard action, then, since you're allowing me to do that, I'm going to move into a defensive fighting stance.
Okay.
So my AC is increased by 2, and I get a -4 to my attack.
Bet. Um, I was referring to your right, but that's okay.
I know. I know you were referring to my right, but I was thinking more tactically. I'd like to actually damage and then do damage, not damage myself and then take more damage immediately after.
You bring up a fair point. All right. So, top of the round, back to Beckett. Beckett, you are a good 30 feet from the ram.
Okay. Um, I don't know what I want to do. Um, I'm assuming these are large creatures, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, would my gnome fighter ever be helpful here?
Are you
Um,
going to say that every time we fight a large creature?
No.
Okay.
how far away am I from the other one?
This one?
Yeah.
20 feet.
20? Okay. Hang on. If my eyes would work today, it would be great. Okay. I'm going to cast cause fear on the other one.
Cause fear on this one?
Yep.
Not this one.
No. That one's already fearful.
No, he's Bane. He's
Yeah, that's what I mean.
which means he
Yeah.
would have a better chance of being feared. He gets
Yeah. -1.
-1 saving throws against fear effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough. So, cause fear. What do I have to roll for that?
Will partial, Leah?
So it'd be the same thing. It would be the
Uh,
level of the spell plus 10 plus your charisma bonus.
Uh,
see if so beat a 14 again.
ooh.
If you fail, it's frightened. If you succeed, it's shaken.
Um, so it gets shaken if it succeeds.
Yes.
So you kind of mutter an incantation under your breath, and the your eyes and the ram's eyes begin to glow kind of a dull purple for a moment. And it kind of like starts to like as it's like as you're peering into each other's eyes, it kind of starts to reel back and then kind of like shake, and it kind of blinks and the purple light fades as it kind of looks even more ready than it was when it landed in the snow pile.
Okay.
It's
As
shaken.
and no movement, no other actions.
So you remember what shaken does, wait, right, Wes?
Shaken. Um, I thought that's what you did. No. I don't actually remember. What does it do?
It
I,
gives
I,
it
d- I do have it, but it is on my phone, which
shaken
is low
gives a
battery.
shaken gives a -2 to everything except attack. So it's
Okay.
-2 to all attack rolls, saving rolls, ability checks, stuff like that. And it's only since it's succeeded, it's only for 1 round.
All right.
Oh, it's not for all 4? Damn.
Nope. If it failed, it would have been for 1d4 rounds. If it when it succeeds, it's only for 1 round.
Where did I put my pencil, guys?
You can do it, Wes.
Still helps me though. You gave it a -2 to its attack while I'm buffing myself where to, so I can probably take the next hit.
You're welcome.
Oh well.
I tried.
So, Jonathan, You are hiding behind the tree. You were alerted to this one's presence. You kind of turned towards it as it came in. So you were looking this way, and it's about 15 feet away from you.
Okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some quick but kind of not quick calculations here. Uh, da, 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 da. How far did you say it was?
15.
15 feet? Okay, I'm gonna cast Sunstroke on that diorama.
Okay. What does that entail?
Fortitude partial. Fortitude partial saving throw.
Huh. That is a whopping total of 5.
Okay, the target takes 2d6 points of non-lethal damage and it immediately becomes fatigued.
This poor Ram.
Oh my god. That's
Okay,
another.
I have to roll my 2d6 damage.
Yes, sir. Well, I find my pencil.
It has
'Cause now
another
this is-
-2 to strength and dexterity. And it cannot run nor charge.
Oh no.
You just took away a Ram's only thing it can do.
Literally took away the only thing it can do. Oh my god.
Okay, that's 10 non-lethal damage.
Holy fuck.
Oh, Wes.
I wonder why Wes hates druids.
Almost like.
That's 10 points of lethal?
That's 10
Non-lethal.
points of non-lethal.
Okay. Minus. What did you just put on it?
He's
It's
fatigued. So he has a -2 to strength and dexterity and can neither run nor charge.
Okay. And you dealt 10 points of non-lethal. Okay. So, this ram is going to charge at what the fuck is it over? Owen, or at a Grolin here. And I'll give both of you an attack of opportunity on this one because you both said you were waiting for it to get closer.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do his attack, and then y'all can roll yours. We'll do, or no, you don't get an attack of opportunity because you are gonna get. Although you were waiting to.
Yeah, so I think it's not an attack of opportunity, but he does get to use his action now, right?
Yes. Okay. So I'll do attack opportunity action. Action? No, I'm giving
Yeah,
you.
do I get both? Like, I don't know.
No, I'll say for the not completely obliterating this guy. I'll just give you your action, and then you get an action,
Okay.
and then after this an attack.
Not us, just obliterate.
Oh, Owen, I can't use
Although-
these dice.
James, do you have a ranged weapon? Because you technically would be attacking him diagonal, which is 10 feet.
I have a great sword.
No, that's only 5 feet.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, he moved.
Well,
You're
I
good.
have. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So the ram is going to charge forward, and as it charges forward, Tobin kind of takes a side step, but as it's running towards you, oh, never mind. I'm tripping. As it runs towards you and charges and kind of takes like falls into like a deeper like patch of snow as it kind of like with its big horns it hits the edge of the tree and kind of stopping its charge from hitting its full power against you as both of you make an attack against it.
Don't forget, Wes, that when you do a charge attack, it gets a -2 penalty to its AC until its next turn.
Oh, well, that's great. So that's good to know. Cool. Roll your actions, guys. We'll start with James and then go to or Golan.
Us is just having a great time right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Totally doesn't hate us.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad I prepared Sunstroke. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's a good thing they held their action because you can actually you don't do an attack of opportunity against
I
your
got a 15. How's that?
Yeah, that hits.
Sweet. All right, let me pull out my damage die.
I definitely hits because I rolled a 27.
Sick. James,
do
can you
the
roll me
10%?
yeah, roll me a D100, and if it lands from 90 to 100.
Okay. Hold on. No, that's 52.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And then damage.
I got 9
9 damage.
Holy shit.
Changes Owen.
As
Oh wait.
yeah.
Sorry, that's I gotta roll one more d6. Oh, that's 15 damage.
Oh, it's yeah. How do you kill it, James?
I'm gonna slice through it, and as I slice through it, instead of cauterizing, its wounds freeze because it was the ice that killed it.
Mm-hmm.
So like only a couple
As
drops of blood even like actually fell out.
As it charges forward and kind of hits its horn on the tree. Um, Both Tobin and Orgolan kind of spring into action. Orgolan kind of hitting the upper jaw and then down onto the head. But unbeknownst to him, the second hit didn't matter because uh, the corpse of the ram, as its eyes kind of peered rage, looking at Orgolan, kind of freezes up into a fearful, like almost like pain filled expression as it falls onto the snow below.
And as it exhales its final breath, it's like you can like see the breath because it got really cold all of a sudden, even though it's kind of cold up in the mountains. I just think that's cool.
Oh yeah. And it is now your turn again, boys. You two here. So we
Which one's
got
yours?
Orgolan. Orgolan's up. Tobin's on deck.
Okay.
How close is the next one?
It's behind you 10 feet.
Oh, I completely forgot to ask this. I've been meaning to ask this. I'm assuming that the snow isn't heavy enough to like um hinder our movement.
No,
Okay.
no. It's I said it was about like a half an inch.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Alright, so I will charge it and attempt to bitch slap it with my quarterstaff.
Very good. Give her a roll.
19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
And that is 8 damage. So as I run up, I just hit its jaw with my quarterstaff.
Sorry. What's your damage?
8.
8 damage.
8 damage. As this poor goat who look is frightened, stuck, and surrounded, it looked very, very bloodied. As it is now Tobin on deck.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to be ready, but it's just my thing's just loading. I hate not having a physical one. So I guess while I'm waiting for this load, I just wanted to double check. So when it comes to your damage, it's however many die you have plus your strength, right? Unless it's finesse weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure because since it got turned into a +1 sword, I forgot to include that, and I wanted to make sure if I didn't.
Oh yeah.
But okay, so I know whatever. I'll wait for this shit to load, but I know
Yeah.
how much damage I do. So I guess I'll charge it as well. After, like, I'll say I was kind of right behind what's his face, Orgolan, and as he smacks the jaw, I'm gonna say as he like smacks it up, I'm gonna like swing at the now more exposed neck of the creature. Is that my d20? That's gonna be a plus a 20 to hit. So I know that hits. I don't know. I got a 14 and my thing still isn't loading, and I know the 15 hit, and I know I have more than +1, so it'll hit.
Yeah, it hit.
Then let me roll damage here. It's gonna be 3, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then roll that D100 here. All right, so I'm gonna do 15 damage.
All right, buddy. How do you want to kill this one too?
Same idea, but this time it's like since I went for the throat, it's kind of right at its jugular, and it spurts out for a second, and then just like freezes shut almost.
As you kind of stab your sword in and give it a twist, from behind you, two more
It's Mama
ram.
Goat.
Both begin an attack. Beckett and Tobin.
Okay.
Dice.exe has stopped working. Come on.
So
I grabbed a
drive.
D12. Oh, amazing. So, maybe not amazing for you guys. So I have, does a 22 and a 20 hit. 22 on Tobin, 20 on Beckett.
Yes. Oh wait, no, this does. Never mind.
That'll hit, yeah. That'll hit me.
I saw the wrong number and I got really excited.
And
At least now I know what my health is.
oh, actually, sorry, correction. Does an 18 and a 16 hit. 18 Tobin, 16 Beckett.
Oh, then no.
Give me the 16, bro. Goddamn. Yeah, it hits. The 18 hits.
Okay, but it doesn't hit you?
Nope.
Holy shit.
Wait, isn't it like -2 strength, -2 attack roll right now?
Oh, not these ones. These are fresh.
Oh, okay.
Don't
My
worry,
bad.
I'll have it in a minute.
I'm losing track here, man.
So
Like,
I have 9 damage to you, Tobin, as you kind of crash into the corpse you just murdered and kind of regain your balance as another diorama swoops in.
Okay.
After Tobin killed the last one, I turned to him and say, "Can you save a kill for the rest of us, man?"
As
Like,
he
come
I'm
on.
gonna, I'm
over
gonna,
to the
turn- yeah,
side.
I'm gonna turn to say sorry, and that's when I get hit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
And top of the round to Beckett. You have one right in front of you that was too reckless on its charge and didn't make it.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Sound Burst right in its face. 'Cause why not? Hang on. Okay. Same thing but fortitude.
Same thing, but fortitude.
Yep. Still have to beat 14.
No,
No.
no, wait, it hit. I didn't miss. I failed.
Oh, okay, sweet. Okay. I got really upset there for a
I
minute.
rolled an 11 plus 2.
good, bro.
I was like so proud of myself for a minute. And then do I add my bonus, my base attack bonus?
No.
No. Okay, so 5.
Need this place.
Oh, it has to succeed a fortitude save to not be stunned for 1 round. So it's also stunned.
D&D is fun and totally not busted.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun with you with level 3s. I need to make harder encounters. Bum 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 bum. Just
Yeah,
wait.
we can get fatigued, stunned, -2 to pretty much everything.
Mhm.
Shaken. Not stirred.
So, Jonathan, you are behind this tree here.
Okay.
Where are you going?
The diorama that is closest to me is the one that Beckett just attacked, right?
Yeah, this one's the one Beckett just attacked, the stunned one.
How far away am I from it right now?
You're like maybe 10 feet, like 5-10 feet.
Okay, sunstroke again.
Uh, you move a little bit like this way and then sunstroke.
Okay.
I guess. Is it like a ray attack or is it like a?
Let me see
I'm
here.
assuming you had Sunstroke prepared twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just ranged. It
Oh, okay.
just says ranged.
Yeah. What am I rolling against here?
You're rolling a fortitude. You're rolling a fortitude partial.
Yeah, I got. Sorry, what's the DC?
How would I check that?
It's 10 plus the level of the spell plus whatever you cast with, which I think was Wisdom for Druids.
Okay, so that's 15. You have to roll fortitude save of 15. You have to roll higher than 15.
Yeah, I was right. It was Wisdom.
15.
Yeah.
Defender wins, correct? So I take half.
Yeah. Okay, is that 1d6 or just How would that work?
Isn't the spell 2d6? So I would roll 2d6 and I take half the sum.
Okay. You take 4 non-lethal damage.
4 non-lethal.
And it is not fatigue since you won the fortitude. Since you succeeded on the fortitude thing.
No, it actually takes the full damage. You just don't become fatigued.
Oh, shit,
Okay.
eh?
So
That's broken.
Yeah, I'm reading it right
eight
now.
damage.
I'm reading it now. The target takes 2d6 points of damage. If the target fails fortitude, it immediately becomes fatigued.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Uh-huh. Sorry. Distracted. Never have a distracted driver. DM, whatever you call it. So this diorama is bloodied. It looks very bloody. As it is now Striker's turn up in the tree.
Okay, so can I actually attack this round?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. I would like to attack the one that's closest to me. I think that's number 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Yo. Owen.
That's,
Or golden.
Attacks bubonic.
it's
It's
a
not.
19 to hit.
A 19 very much so hits.
Okay. I'll see what minimal damage I'm gonna do. I barely do anything.
Don't forget to add your dexterity modifier to your damage.
Oh, is that what that does? Okay.
It also helps for your attack too, but
Well, since I'm adding my dex, I did 6 damage.
you
Nice.
rolled a 2.
So, you kind of shoot from above, like as it's distracted by getting hit by these two. You shoot from above, and it kind of shoots right through near the horn as it kind of stumbles for a moment, but still stands, but it's very weak. And Orgolan, you are the number 4 over here.
I will. Which one's closest to me?
This one.
All right. We. I'll charge at it and attempt to put my quarterstaff through its face.
Are you actually doing a charging attack?
I don't really have a
No.
charge, so I'll just
No, he just
go out.
moves forward.
No, I was just saying because charging attack is just it's not a feat or anything. It's just something anyone can do. So just to be I just want it to be clear because if you're saying you're doing a charging attack, that's a whole different attack action.
Well, I'm going out and I'm hitting it, and I got a 23 to hit.
No. Yes, it does.
Lol, DM says no.
This is a
Six.
super diorama.
6 damage.
6 damage. As you gives you a 1-2 and kind of hitting the near where the horn is and kind of like knocking around to hopefully like rip it out and deal more damage to it. Since you're attacking from the side, kind of you hit it twice and yeah, And Tobin, you are up face to face with this thing.
Oh, that's lovely. Wait, Oh yeah, I guess it did kind of like run right at me.
Mhm.
Okay, I guess I'll just swing at it. I don't know. It's not like I can move without it probably trying to
Mm.
eat me.
So does spring attack work the opposite way, that you can dash back?
No, you have to, for a spring attack to activate, you have to jump in and then jump out. You can't just jump out,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. Okay,
Yep.
what's that? Of 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Beauty. Okay. Come to me. Give me the D100 real quick. Where's my other? Is the 10 on that die a 10, or is that the 100 section?
10 is like the teen section.
Okay. Well, then, so
0
the
is
0 is
100.
0. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But no fancy stuff. Um, we're gonna get. Ooh, that's good rolling. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
How do you want to do this?
Holy shit, he's massacring everything.
It's just kind of right in front of me. So I'm gonna say I kind of like smacked off the tree. We'll say Owen smacked him, and then I'm just gonna plunge my sword like kind of straight into like his chest cavity, since it'll be like right in front of me.
You plunge your sword in and like twist like on its way in, as like frost begins to flake up around the wound. And before as you go. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, I did. Shh. It's fine. My bad. As you twist and go to pull the weapon from your foe's face, you hear a bone-chilling howl rip through the trees as this one kind of perks his head up and kind of dashes back and bounds this way as the body kind of falls to the ground, as you see entering where I had dice put us what oh here they are. Sorry, I'm being stupid. um as you see four dog folk um fighters kind of appear before you. And that's where we're going to take our break for today. And we're back. We just took our break and getting back into it. So, after Tobin killed one of the last diorams, um, a howl rips through the trees as it scares off the other dioram attacking the other half of your group. As you guys look up to see the direction of where the howl came from, you see four dogfolk fighters. One kind of perched up on a cliff with a bow, two near the tree where the first dioram was spotted, and the last one kind of more central, but a little bit further back. They all look relatively in similar attire, like very, very warm fur coats and leathery patches as armor and such. And one carries a bow, two carry uh, pikes, and one carries a very large one-handed sword. That would be the central one. The central one kind of uh, speaks up and goes, "Who speaks for you?"
I'm gonna say we speak for ourselves.
What are you doing here?
Delivering a letter.
And as you say that, a fourth, much larger dog folk kind of walks up uh, behind the one who spoke to you. And do you have a description, or should I go for it?
Go
All
for it.
right. So you see, differently to the pelts of these dog folk, this is a fully white, much larger, at least standing 7 to 8 feet. Um, uh, oh, don't. It's fine. I'm not gonna look for that note. I'm just gonna do it. I was like, don't I have this written down? And I'm like, I'm not gonna find it. Um, as his white fur kind of stained with blood and dirt, as his kind of piercing eyes kind of scan each and every single one of you. As kind of steps up, he uses like this massive warhammer with his massive claws wrapped around it as he walks up beside the one who spoke to you.
I am Zafiri, champion of Anghor. What brings you to my land?
Sorry, who's talking? I can't tell whose lips are moving here. Whose character is
That's
it?
that's Nate.
Okay, cool.
That's a big dog folk who just spoke to you.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just couldn't see who was
Yeah. Okay.
playing the character.
Okay.
I I walk forward. We were sent by Kay to deliver a letter.
I haven't heard that name in much time.
You who we looking for?
Let me see the letter.
James, you're holding the letter, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm going to sheath my sword, like warily, but I'm gonna approach him and hand the letter to one of his men. I don't want to get too close to him, and the men are in front of us, so
And
like
the
between us.
one of the one with the pike kind of walks up and kind of gives a like a half snarl as he kind of snatches the letter out of your hand and delivers it to Safiri. Um, I actually did white out the letter for you, Nate. I sent it to you, but you don't need to read it because you know all the information anyways.
I see. Kay sent me a quest for you. Yeah. There's a Sons of Osiris shipment disguised as Hatchco. You must stop this shipment. You must. It's going to Lunara.
Sorry,
So
disguised as what?
a Hatchco, like the company that name that they're using is Hatchco.
Yeah.
Well, we better get going.
So we had to come all this way to give you a letter for you to give us a mission that Kay could have given us.
I can't talk for him, but I can only speak what the letter said to me.
You know what? Fair enough. I'll ask him about it when we get back. Thank you for telling us, as we couldn't read the letter.
Of course, venturers must, I repeat, this must be done.
Sounds important.
Muted. Muted.
I was vaping, my bad. The dog folk standing beside Safiri kind of sheathes his sword almost begrudgingly, kind of steps forward and kind of takes like a crumpled couple pieces of paper out of his jacket and hands it, kind of like puts it into uh Tobin's like pushes it into Tobin's chest to grab it.
Okay, I'll grab it. What are they?
Um, so these are all the notes on the Sons of Osiris package, that shipment that's being delivered. So the papers read that the shipment leaves in 1 day's time from Palos and is going to travel along the main road to Lulara. And but once it hits Lulara, um, it cannot hit Lulara, or the shipment will be shipped off and lost forever. And
Okay, so as I'm reading the letter, I'll be like, I get it now. You guys had the information we needed. So I guess that's kind of like a formality. I'll be like, well, we just got ourselves um some food. If you're fans of diorama, you're welcome to join us. There's plenty.
Oh, we have heaps in the back if you care for a feast one day.
Maybe, well, if we're ever back in the Cerberus Hills, we know where to come. We'll we won't disappoint.
I hope not. Safe travels.
and with that, the dogfolk warriors begin to gather amongst themselves and kind of nod, and they give you a kind of a nod of formality as they head off back northward, deeper into the mountains.
I'm gonna safely kind of stash the notes with all the information in case we gotta reference it just into like my in between like my chest and my armor, and then I'm gonna throw one of the, or I guess start attempting to drag one of the rams. That's our lunch, or that's our brunch.
Can you roll me a strength check?
Sure. Oh, okay. Hold on here. Okay. We're working on it here. Hey, that's not bad. That's a 22. Oh, you're muted again.
Fucking seriously, I was unmuted and then I muted myself to talk. What the fuck? Um, so you begin to drag this corpse, the least frozen corpse. But you kind of feel like, oh, this is not actually that heavy. It's mostly fur, as you pick it up, as these diorams are big and they have a lot of meat on them, but their fur kind of gives them most of their size.
Right.
As you
Okay.
kind of hoist it up and kind of carry it on your shoulders, pretty cockily, as you're like, yeah, I
Yeah, I'm
guess
gonna be
this is
like,
what
who's
I'm
hungry?
using.
And then I guess probably just briefly head back to the cave since we have like a fire area there.
Yeah, as the
I'm also going to ask if anybody knows how to carve a pelt. I need a coat.
Yonatan kind of perks up. Oh, I think I can do that.
Sweet.
I could at
So
least give it a go. I'm not, my sewing skills aren't that handy, but I know how to carve a pelt.
well, worst
My
case scenario, I
skills
can
are pretty
just
decent, so
okay, there we go. You guys mind helping me out as I'm kind of like shivering?
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, he's back as soon as I spoke for you.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
happening?
we're having you carve me.
Oh,
we
you missed a lot.
Oh yeah, we delivered the letter. It was cool. We delivered the letter to some big wolf, like or not dire wolves, but wolf or dog persons,
Mm.
and they told us information about our next quest. We have to stop a shipment going to Lulara from can't remember what
Palos.
city you said. Palos? Okay, that's what I was gonna say,
Yeah.
but I thought I was gonna pronounce it wrong.
No, you're good.
So yeah, we have to stop before it gets to Palos, but first we're eating since we killed some good-looking diorama. And he
Okay.
talked for you because you offered to cut the pelt because I need a coat.
Yeah. Yeah, he asked if anyone knows how to um, carve a pelt, and then
Gotcha.
I spoke up for you and said, "Oh, I know how to carve a pelt. My sewing skills aren't that
Uh,
handy, but I can carve a pelt."
I mean, I do have ridiculously high knowledge, nature, and survival, so.
See, that's why I said he knows how to carve a pelt.
Yep.
So you guys, Tobin confidently carrying this diorama back to the cave, and Orgolan, can I get you to roll me a survival check as you were the one voted off to go collect wood? As can I get a survival check from you, Yonatan, to carve the pelts as and prepare the food?
Grab the coins.
That's gonna be a big yikes.
Uh-oh.
Use your inspiration point. I need a coat.
Do I have an inspiration point?
Yeah, he gave you one for your awesome recap.
Yes, I did.
Okay. You know what? I'm fine. 17.
Oh,
Oh, easy
17.
peasy.
That's
You
I rolled a 4 and I was just like, oh shit.
welcome to Broken Ranks.
Welcome to
I might actually think about getting you guys to redo them, but like we'll see. So, Orgolan traveling off to go get wood. He brings back a solid stack of dry wood, and he begins to create the fireplaces. Tobin goes and lights a match as sitting near it. Uh, Named fucking Yonatan. Jesus Christ, Yonatan carves up the pelt and carves up all the edible meat, kind of carving around more of the frozen bits that are gonna be harder to cook. As you guys
interrupt. In response, I activate purify food and water.
bet, so
It's
he
fresh meat. Oh yeah, I
It-
guess we don't have to cook it then, do we? Is that what that does?
no, it doesn't cook the meat. It just purifies it, but it's already fresh. It's just frozen because of Freezy Sword.
My bad.
And as the evening kind of turns into night, you guys are free to do anything or just go to bed.
I turn to the group. Nobody happens to have a map, do they?
Navigate this without a map, or can we say like Kate gave us a map of
I
like how did we get to?
Well, the big old mountains
Yeah, I guess.
due north.
Guess there. Blackmire Beckett knew.
I don't know. I didn't give you guys a map, and if you guys don't have a map, then no, I don't think you guys have a map.
Okay. Do you know how long it takes from where we are to get to Palos?
Palos? Probably half a day's travel.
Half a day.
Okay, so we should be all right. Because it was what by like nighttime tomorrow, or what was like? He didn't really give us a time. He just said tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
something.
the shipment leaves at 5 o'clock on the fuck, I have the date. On the 28th of Kaoshiash.
like
Just tomorrow at
Like
5
a.m.
p.m.
Oh, p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
So is it like traveling through the night, or the city's not that far away?
The cities just aren't that far away from each other. It's
Okay, so I guess we'll eat, rest, and then head out in the morning.
mhm.
Do some scouting.
I forgot that even though I nerfed my survival, I still have a decent survival roll. So
Okay. And none of you want to do anything else before you all head to bed?
um,
I'm gonna set the pelt up to dry.
Okay.
That's carved.
I am going to give my griffin a piece of the food that I had saved for him, and then I'm just like, well there, Peter. You better not eat all our food again.
Definitely wraps them up for the journey.
As he munches up the first one and goes directly towards the stones where you're cooking the other one and tries to nip at another piece.
No, Peter, bad griffin. Come here, you go to sleep.
He's
Called
gonna go and bite your finger and then turn around and walk into the deeper into the cave and curl up, like kind of rub against Tobin's feet.
Ow!
Are you
Fucking
having a
prick.
teenage moment?
I place my sack down close, like not right next to it, but close to the fire, lay down and just put my head down, hat down, gain some shut eye.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty close to the fire too. On my chest plate as usual.
Okay.
Beckett doesn't like people, so he's probably near the edge.
We're just used to the desert.
hmm So, as all of you have a good hearty meal after an action-packed day, you all tone down and tuck yourselves into your piles of blankets. And who is getting watches tonight? I'm gonna stop reminding you guys to take watch, by the way.
I'm gonna say I passed right out. I took some damage and I want my rest.
I am going to take first watch.
All right.
I'll take the third one.
Third watch for Owen.
I'll take middle.
Middle watch. Did you take any damage, Beckett?
Nope.
Okay.
Just me.
So as you all wind down, Jonathan,
You lose
can
something?
you give me your roll?
Yep.
And you two can also give me your rolls so like we can make it faster. So I can just explain everything.
That's a 34 from me.
12.
Not 20.
Nice.
Very good.
For a
So,
total of 27.
Jonathan, as you kind of perch up near the mouth of the cave, kind of waiting till you saw that Caldwin was asleep, you sniped one of the blankets on top of him and kind of wrapped yourself up and kind of warmed yourself near the fire, kind of like where's Peter? As you see Peter kind of curled up near Tobin, and you kind of watch as the snow drifts peacefully onto the snow. Beckett, you three things are gonna happen here. I'm gonna explain all three. It's fine. So Beckett, you drift off to sleep, isolated from the others, and as you're sleeping, smoke begins to fill your lungs. as you shoot your eyes open, as you look down to your wrists as you see you're shackled by black chains to the ground. You kind of struggle and try to move, but uh, the chains are like thick and they won't budge. And as you kind of go and to hold your breath, gasp for air as smoke is filling up around you and stinging your eyes and into your nose and your lung as you cough and you cough. You look around to see what you can find, and you see a gas mask that doesn't belong to you. Kind of reach for it, and you reach, and you can't. You just touch it with your fingertip as you collapse, as you start to pass out, and your your vision kind of blanks out, and as you hear the same familiar words in your mind. Who are you? She says as it echoes to your mind. It's this dark, deep, almost demonic voice. Who are you?
Do I recognize the voice? Like,
You do not.
um, I don't know what to do. um, can I see what else is around me? Like, just to see if there's like anything I know.
There's fumes. There's fumes of smoke all around you. You look up as you look around to find anything. Your eyes just begin to sting once more as you duck your head back down just to find some semblance of shelter.
Was I in the cave before all the smoke came?
Pardon me.
Was I in the cave before all the smoke came?
Um, as far as you know, you have no idea where you are. Your bag is not with you. You are shackled to the ground with smoke all around you.
I don't know what to do.
You know, as you lie there, unresponsive. Trying to shake at the change, squeezing your eyes shut. Who are you? Echoes your brain as you feel like a slight tugging on your shoulder as you open your eyes and look up to see Yonatan kind of tapping you on the shoulder, saying, "Hey, it's your watch."
I guess Beckett's in a panic, so like probably like get really defensive. He's not sure what's going on.
So what do you do?
Yeah,
It's
then
your
be
character. How to
defensive.
describe? Be defensive. What do you do?
Stand up. I'll stand up and swing a punch, but like not like orientedly.
Could I could I attempt to dodge on reflex, or is that not how that works?
I think if she throw a punch, but not like she's just throwing a wild punch, just roll the strength check with disadvantage.
Okay.
No, Beckett.
Yeah.
Um, 6.
Oh yeah, you wildly miss as in a daze. You still feel your eyes kind of burning from the smoke as you kind of look around and no smoke, and your pack's there and your friends are there, and you hear the fire crackle in the cave as it echoes in and out as the sound is kind of deafened outside.
It's okay. Whoa there. It's okay. You're
Um,
safe.
sorry, I don't know. Weird ass dream, I guess. And I'll pick up my stuff and go to the edge of the cave and just sit down.
Okay.
Uh,
And as you kind of post up near the cave, kind of shaking, thinking about what. Just be patient, Liam.
I was just asking.
As Yonatan, curls up, falls asleep underneath the now stolen blanket from Calduin. Beckett kind of posted up, staring into the fire, and occasionally looking out, but not really paying attention, just like really distracted by like what the fuck just happened. Who is she? What is this? This is all this racks through your brain. You don't actually get a full rest tonight, as you cannot sleep for the rest of the night.
Mm.
Calduin, you are the first one to pass out. And as you tip your head back and fall asleep, you dream of home, and you think of home, and you think of your real home. You think of being once more on the warm sands. And as you're sitting there kind of daydreaming, somehow your daydreams turn to dreams as you drift off into sleep, and you find yourself standing in the dunes of the Ashen Sea. Standing in front of you is a familiar sight, the man who saved you. He reaches his hand out. Are you all right?
I look around. Yeah, sorry. What were we talking
You
about?
you've been buried there for quite a long time. As you kind of look around you and see it like a hole that's been dug, um, about body sized. How did you?
I I don't know. Last thing I remember, I was stabbed.
Good. As his tone and his voice changes. Good. That's all you will remember as such. As he takes his hand away from yours and puts his thumb on your forehead as you black out. And finally, the third interaction. Orgolan, roll me a jump check.
A jump?
Yep.
Let's play Mario in his sleep.
Boy.
19.
Uh, sorry. Tell me that one more time.
18.
I just heard teen. One more time.
Same.
Me too.
18? Is that what you're saying, Owen? 18? Yes,
18.
correct.
Okay. As you uh,
18.
climb up and uh, put your hands into the circular grips, as you climb up onto the pedestal and look to your left, as you see your brother uh, Vardogran, as he chuckles towards you. Come on, O'Colin, are you that slow?
I start climbing faster.
You make your way to the top, and he goes, "Hey, I'll race you." As he kind of dashes forward and starts teeter tottering across this tightrope and makes it to the next platform and jumps between some platforms. I need you to make me a balance check and a tumble check, or not a tumble check, a balance check and a uh, 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 fuck. Give me a balance and a jump.
All right, so for the balance, it is a 22, and for the jump, it's a 19 again.
Perfect. You catching up with your brother on your platforms. You kind of looking at each other, panting, remembering old times, and your vision kind of scatters as you remember that day. You remember when he didn't make the jump. You remember looking down and seeing his body sprawled out, unmoving. And as the sun beams into the cave, the six of you wake up, and that's where we're gonna end today's session, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Fuck, can we just say we like ate and like packed up our stuff so we can start like with the journey next session?
Well, we have a bit of
'Cause
time.
it's not like
We can wake up and see what happens in the morning.
Yeah, okay. Because it's not like we have to cook or anything. We have food left over.
Yeah.
I assume that was a lot of big old ram.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys have a lot of meat left over for at least the next couple days before it spoils. So yeah, the sun beams into the cave. You all stir awake and begin to pack up your stuff. Are you guys going to role play amongst yourselves and uncover what happened, or?
Yeah. I am gonna go talk to Beckett and make sure she's sorry, he is okay.
Go talk to Beckett and make sure he's okay.
Hello there, Beckett. How are you doing?
Tired, but I'll get through the day. Sorry about last night.
No, that's all right there. That's totally all right. I get some nightmares too, and I'm discombobulated afterwards. It's all good.
Discombobulate.
You know I'm here for you.
Oh yeah, this is just stuff from probably my past, so nothing you need to worry about.
All right. I'm here to talk if you need anything.
Thanks.
as Calden's waking up, I'm just clutching the side where I had gotten stabbed.
I look at Kalu and be like, "You didn't." I'm gonna look at him and be like, did you get hit by the tire ram?"
No, no, it's uh, old wound,
Oh,
phantom pain.
you. Ah, I see. I guess
It'll
I'm
pass.
gonna. I'm just gonna kind of like scratch my head and grab my pelt, look at it, and then mention to Youngton that he actually did a pretty good job.
During the whole uh, com- conversation amongst all of you, Orgolan has sat against the cave wall, staring into nothing. His stuff completely unpacked as he's just sitting there and kind of staring into space.
All right, after I finish packing up my pelt, I'll kind of go over there, stick out my hand for him to like grab since he's sitting down, and be like, "Hey, you you just about ready to go? We gotta get there."
Still continue to not responding.
Um, um, I'm gonna kind of say, "Hey, buddy," and give him just, I guess, like a light little kick to his foot.
Sorry, who?
Again, I don't move.
Oh,
Orgolan, he's
As he kicks your leg, Orgolan, you kind of get knocked out of your daze and look up and see your brother for a brief moment, and then you kind of blink and it's Tobin standing over you.
and then noticing that he's kind of like out of his daze, I'm gonna be like, "Let me help you out, buddy," and then I'll kind of like extend my hand a little further.
I slap it away, saying, "I don't need your help."
Well, you do need to pack up your stuff. We have a long day ahead of us.
I know. As I start packing up my stuff.
I'm just gonna kind of look around and be like, everybody's so grumpy this morning.
All right, I think that's a great place.
Yeah.
Everyone's grumpy this morning is a great place as Orvolan packs up his stuff and you guys uh, pack up and begin your day. Thank you for joining us for today's episode. Sorry we didn't have one last week. It'll be episode 7 chronologically. It's for ease of sake. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Next week, same bat time, same bat channel. Thank you very much for joining us.
Inspiration point.
Have a great day. Oh my god. You need to remind me that before I go and do my whole wrap up. Alright,
No,
So
we're
you
gonna
did-
stop
you-
reminding
you
you,
didn't
just
give me
like you
time.
stopped reminding us to do our watches.
Okay, fuck you. If you don't remind me, no one gets an inspiration point. Okay, let's start off with Liam. Who gets the inspiration point?
I gotta go with James. Great role played and awesome combat.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Uh, oh, let's just go in order, I guess. Let me find the order again. Nate.
I go with the good old James.
Good old
Uh,
James.
Just absolutely fantastic all around this session. Like, absolutely flawless the whole way.
Thank you, buddy.
And Owen.
Starts crying. Like,
Yeah, I'll go James.
Thank
With
you,
the
buddy.
2
James.
3. It was 3.
Who gets you the point?
kills.
Woo!
Who gets the point, James?
I would have probably voted for Golan. Not just he was also doing some pretty good work in that combat. I wouldn't have been able to like it wasn't just me doing the work. Everybody got some good hits in, but I also like that get some good role play in there at the end too.
Mm-hmm. Dante.
I would have to say James too.
Thank you.
V.
Good role playing and oh my goodness, he didn't let any of us fight. Great writing.
Yep. Good combat, boys. Let James do the work. V. Who gets the point?
James, because I don't have, because if I voted for anybody else.
All right, James and Owen, you guys get the inspiration point for this session.
Do I retain mine from my recall or no?
You didn't, I don't think you used it.
You didn't use it. I gave it to you. I gave it to you at the beginning of the session. Use it for a session. It ends at the end of the next session.
Yeah.
Sorry, brother.
No,
I
it's okay.
completely forgot to use mine.
Shit happens. Sometimes you don't even need to use the inspiration
Yeah,
point. I
exactly.
think it's just a good fallback. Anyways, let's end off the session. Thank you for joining us. Year.
Alright.
Year.
That's it.